In 2012, President Barack Obama gave a speech supporting the STEM movement in education, in which he stated, "I want us all to think about the new and creative ways to engage young people in science and engineering, whether it's science festivals, robotic competitions, or fairs that encourage young people to create and build and invent, to be makers of things, not just consumers of things." The idea of maker spaces, project-based learning, and the integration of hands-on experiences into the classroom has been increasing in popularity over the last few years. This shift in methodology has created a need for teachers to be able to create new plans and units. For many, this change will be outside their comfort zone. Beyond the individual pedagogical shift, the increase in project-based learning in schools comes with an expansion in the amount of materials brought into classrooms and the need for effective management tools. Teaching is not a simple job. With new curriculum and decreasing funding in classrooms, asking teachers to also take on the effective creation of projects, management, and the procurement of supplies seems like a tall order. Hello, my name is Benjamin King, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Tickle Trunk, your one-stop teaching and project management app. The Tickle Trunk name comes from the famous children's show Mr. Dress Up. The trunk in the show was always filled with the appropriate costumes needed to help Mr. Dress Up complete a skit. The idea of supporting immersive educational experiences while providing the appropriate supplies is one of the primary goals of this new educational app. I've been teaching and studying applied skills for the last 5 years and have spent this time working in a wide variety of shop-based subjects. During my tenure working in the applied skills, I began to notice how much time my coworkers and I spent locating, sourcing, and buying materials for our projects. I cannot count the amount of times throughout the years one or more of us could be found running between classrooms asking for a material we had run out of. When we would run out of supplies, this led to wasted classroom time for the students in our classes. Additional to the loss of important learning time, there was increased costs as we would purchase in haste materials due to availability versus their affordability. This loss of learning was occurring in classrooms where the teachers are well trained and well versed in the management of materials. This inefficiency likely would only increase with untrained teachers beginning to use hands-on learning in their classroom. The Tickle Trunk has been designed to minimize the stress of finding projects and managing supplies in your class. The Tickle Trunk app has two functionalities depending on who is using it. When students use the app, they're able to see project plans posted by their teachers and the resources they need to complete them. The plans are accessible at all times, so students are able to prepare for their coming classes before arriving. The Tickle Trunk app strives to maximize the amount of time spent working in classrooms. This supports the concept of flipped classrooms and blended learning, where having the students prepare outside of class time has been shown to increase learning and engagement. While the students are working on the projects, they're able to record and track what supplies they have used. This information is then compared to the class inventory, tracking the total amount of remaining of each item in the classroom or school. On the other side of the app, the teacher is able to create or download project plans for individual classes or students. These plans provide instructions as well as listing the materials needed. As students complete the work, the total amount of supplies present in the classroom or school will change in real time. The teacher then can be notified when supplies are beginning to run low. This app is designed so that multiple teachers who share a subject can track supply usage across multiple classes. For example, if we were working as home ec teachers, I'd be able to look to my app to see if another class had used all the eggs and adjust as needed. The final purpose of the app is being able to find the best deals on the needed resources. The Tickle Trunk links to a variety of online shopping sites, allowing you to quickly and effectively compare prices for products. You are also able to add your own websites if you have specific shopping sites you need for your subject area. The Tickle Trunk will run off a small subscription cost based upon number of students. The idea being that if we're able to keep the initial subscription cost low, we will make profits based upon repeat business and larger subscription bases. To compete with some of the larger, more established cloud-based learning software and industrial-level resource management apps, we need to ensure we reach a price point that encourages enrollment in the general tighter fiscal realities of high school. The Tickle Trunk is unique in its focus on hands-on learning, so currently has little specific competition. The closest competition can be found in two different software arenas. One being a cloud-based learning softwares like Moodle or Edmodo, and professional inventory software apps like Asset Panda. Moodle is the most popular cloud-based learning environment system currently on the market. It is reported that they currently have 73.8 million subscribers to Edmodo's equally impressive 20 million subscribers. Edmodo and Moodle are similar to the Tickle Trunk with their ability to create flipped classrooms through teachers posting projects, lessons, and assignments to the cloud. Both softwares are able to assess students' progress as they individually navigate their designated courses. What makes the Tickle Trunk unique is that we provide many of these cloud-based benefits while focusing on encouraging hands-on learning and resource management. A second similar program comes from the world of asset management in the form of Asset Panda. This app is designed to track physical objects for large companies. It gathers information from user-generated spreadsheets and tracks and manages materials in large companies. Asset Panda's cost is dependent on how much material is being tracked and is based upon a yearly subscription. Though Asset Panda has many positive reviews, it, like many other asset management software, is not designed with specific educational uses in mind and often has a higher cost to subscribe. It is my belief that through Tickle Trunks, combining of two different cloud-based app environments, we have created a unique educational app that will be able to compete in the growing cloud-based learning market, a market that is growing in value. It is estimated that between 2017 to 2018, we should be looking at an increased market value of 23%. This growth projection points to the growing appetite in education and moving towards cloud-based learning experiences. Additionally, the primary reason from switching from one LMS to another is the addition of new features. With the Tickle Trunk's additional focus on handling learning, we should be able to grab a portion of the existing market while situating ourselves to be competitive as this new style of educational industry grows. The Tickle Trunk is a unique app that combines the growing understanding and success of cloud-based learning and blended classrooms, while also supporting the important learning that occurs through hands-on experiences. Through the use of the Tickle Trunk, teachers will be able to share their project plans, track student progress, all while managing the supply so that all students are able to come to school and begin work right away, and to not lose out due to a lack of supplies or funding. Thank you all for listening and looking forward to hearing your thoughts.